We'll be right back. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give.
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause drinking ISO. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Yeah. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. No. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Woo. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and then stabbing my back, they will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging.
I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get a win, but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you, but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool, but they not new. Whoa, look how I go, gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below.
I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go, never gonna say goodbye, no.
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And to quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the they call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They going to school and they working a job but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring. I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master. I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get a win but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool but they not new. Whoa, look how I go, gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
Cuadrado. Now Ronaldo.
Switch of play is on for Juventus to get Alexandro out.
That's clumsy from Krunic, and it's Higuain. Now Matuidi.
Yeah.
Both sides are playing without much width in attacking areas. Straight to their playing. Front play. There's the man in the hole just behind them. So, switch of play is on to get the opposition's fullbacks out.
Now Cuadrado.
referee Bernardeschi in proximity of the ball too. Now they're giving instructions to the free kick takers about exactly what to do with it. It looks like it is being left for Federico Bernardeschi. Bonucci dropping back and into an onside position. Higuain at the back post tried to work it back across towards Ronaldo and wasn't quite deft enough touch to pick him out.
Yeah, you can see what they were trying. Higuain starts centrally, spins around the back post looking to head it or cross it back in there. Ronaldo then on a 6-yard box hoping for a tap in. Surprising not to see Ronaldo on that free kick though, even from that distance to have a pop. And the way he strikes that ball, gets it up and down, and that type of distance allows you to get it over the wall.
Swept out to Skriniar. Talbot. Sensi. In truth, against Manchester United, there wasn't that great an attack about Inter until Ivan Perisic came on as a makeshift striker as he's playing here. Tries to win the ball, runs through to Rabiot.
They couldn't get a foothold in the game, could they, against Manchester United? And also coupled with the fact that they started on the front foot, United had real attacking verve, real energy, and Inter really struggled to live with it initially. But look at them now, they know about Juventus, they know more about Sarri in terms of his insistence that they play through the thirds, out from the back. And by squeezing men up there, they encourage then Juventus to go long, to which their centre-halves will comfortably deal with it. I'm going to be fascinated to see the developments in Sarri, because I think he's a brilliant manager, I really do. I've really enjoyed his Napoli team. Whether or not this will be a good marriage with Juventus in terms of what they're all about remains to be seen.
There's some big egos in that dressing room, including this man in possession. Will they all get on board?
But they're winners, Rob. That's the difference. It's all only good saying about egos, and too often we see players with egos who are not winners. These guys are. So the manager has to come in and has to prove that they can win and continue to win.
Bernardeschi, Higuain, Ronaldo, just slightly stumbling, and that's brilliant. Over.
Slides in and then back heels it back into his place. I remember a great centre-half used to clear it with back heels like that, Paul McGrath. There hasn't been many better since.
Here's Rabiot. Bernardeschi trying to get round the back, but Milan Skriniar denies him a route to goal. Sensi.
You talked about the choice he had in terms of joining any of the European superpowers, and it was so impressive to take ownership of his career in terms of going to Juventus and saying, well listen, this is a club that's synonymous with great centre-backs. I'm going to go there for my development. It goes back as far as Gentili, Thuram, Cannavaro. He's a Ballon d'Or winner at centre-half. Then you think of the great BBC of Bonucci, Barzagli, Chiellini. And now De Ligt comes in, and I've said it to you before, they've got another young centre-half, Demiral from Turkey, who looks impressive as well. So it's going to be fascinating just how they do tidy up this squad when the window closes, and who Sarri identifies as getting Juventus back to where they think they want to be, and that is winning the Champions League.
Gagliardini. Has been some talk that Demiral could actually go out on loan.
Yeah, AC Milan have courted him, and I can understand why. He's impressive last season.
It's around 2,500 staff. That's the 5 Live News. Betty Glover has the sports headlines.
Liverpool took a massive step towards their 30-year quest to land the title, beating champions Manchester City 3.
Esposito, the free kick has been given. Well, Matthijs de Ligt actually had a touch of a tough time against Tottenham Hotspur when he came on. Didn't look entirely up to fitness. Had just joined training with Juve when he came on in that game, and he's scored the opener here, an own goal for Inter.
Such is his physicality. I think he's a type of centre-half that does need a lot of games to get his eye in, because he's a big boy. He's 19. I don't believe he's got his core strength quite right, but he'll get that at Juve. I have no doubt about that. But what's so impressive about him, it's not just the ability. We can see that. His strength of character. We're talking about a guy at 19 who's captain in Ajax to the double. He makes his international debut after only 2 Eredivisie games. And in that game, in a massive game for Holland, they lose 2-0 against Bulgaria. He's dragged at half-time, culpable for both goals. So at that stage, you're thinking, wow, this is too soon. You're going to worry about his career. But no, comes back determined, stronger, and is now such a key player, not only for Juventus, what you would hope over the coming season, but he's a major key player for Holland at the back with Van Dijk.
Was linked with a transfer to join Van Dijk at Liverpool.
No, I couldn't see it. No, they've got Gomez. I couldn't see him trying to go there and block his pathway. I think he's going to be a young player who will excel this season.
Brozovic pings out to Esposito. Now Ronaldo. Yeah, Juve not really ticking here yet. Free kick goes against Nerazzurri, but I'm not seeing the patterns of play Juve want.
See the difference in Inter in terms of against Manchester United. They're pressing high and in numbers, in the belief though that they will be able to force a turnover and win it back. Against United, they drop so deep, so scared of United's counter-attacking pace, so they let United have it in those defensive third. But this is what they're going to face now, these Juventus players, is that they're encouraged to pass out all the time, take risks, and the opposition feel that they can force turnovers.
As Spurs did for at least 2 of their goals.
They've done it brilliantly, yeah, they did.
Dalbert down the line. This is where Perisic wants to be really on the wing, on the left wing here for Inter. Drops out to this position, and it's swept away by De Ligt. Dalbert. And tightly away by Bonucci.
I saw a little wrong with that, to be fair. He's entitled to get tight. Don't allow Ronaldo. As soon as he feels that contact, he knows the opportunity to spin is gone. He looks at the referee and then says, come on, ref, protect me here. That's the second time.
Here he goes through the middle. Higuain. He's complaining for a free kick. Juve are I think it's frustration that things aren't going their way. I didn't see anything wrong with any of the challenges there.
I think Higuain's complaining to Ronaldo there, as if to say, what do you want to do with that? I can go nowhere with that pass. That's going to be an interesting dynamic, because look at out of possession. It's Higuain who drops into the base of Inter Milan's midfield. It's him who's supposed to be hunting that playmaker. Ronaldo's just having a recovery, and you can understand that. You want to keep him fresh for attacking, but I don't think in the modern day football now, against elite level teams, maybe domestically, but certainly not at elite level in Champions League, that you can afford to have one player who's not contributing out of possession. And that's not a criticism of Ronaldo, because he never shirks it. But if that's the instruction from his manager, save your energy, puts a massive emphasis on the rest of the team to keep top quality opponents out.
Is that why you're inclined to think he will play up front eventually in this system?
I do believe so, yeah.
Sarri said the left-hand side for now.
Well, I think Sarri, like you would do in terms of, you discuss where Ronaldo feels he can best serve this team. Initially, when he's appointed, he went and met Ronaldo in a yacht on south of France. That's all right. Of course. Yeah, that's where we all like to do all our chats about football. But you're going to ask him, listen, where do you feel best playing? And you would build a team around him, because he's an exceptional player. But I don't know about this Galactico way now, where players can just do something going forward but not going the other way, because I think even Messi, you saw that in the Champions League semi-final. Yes, incredible moments in the first leg against Liverpool, but Liverpool were dominant in both legs and invariably went on to win the competition. So I just think the way modern day football's gone now, all 11 players have to contribute in and out of possession.
Now they muscled out. Gagliardini showed too much of that to Pjanic with that little dummy and drop of the shoulder. Higuain. Cancelo. Bernardeschi. Pjanic. Bernardeschi.
Wasn't ready, Ronaldo, was he? It's unlike him.
I suppose Sarri's Ronaldo figure last season was Eden Hazard. People who would have seen Chelsea week in, week out.
Look at his stats, Hazard. Yeah. He says it's the best manager he played for at Chelsea in terms of making sure he scored goals. He said about Higuain against Napoli and the figures he was getting. So, listen, His philosophy creates chances for that centre, there's no doubt about it.
In by Bernardeschi this time, straight into Handanovic, who hasn't really had to do anything so far. Ronaldo, Higuain, they're trying to work the 1-2, and Ronaldo couldn't quite get it under his spell. Sensi, that's careless. Higuain. Ronaldo. Lovely skills. Bernardeschi. Cancelo's available here. Pjanic. Very tidy, Bernardeschi.
Inter are happy enough that Juve try and force it through. Look, there's 5 at the back there. The midfield 3 is congested. They find it difficult to play through Juventus. Already we're seeing the impact that Conte has had on Inter Milan. I'm so impressed with the work he done at Chelsea that first season. He's energised. Full of verve, just patrolling that touchline. The second season, he just was a shadow of himself.
Inter looking to hit Juve on the counter here. Perisic has got fortunate. It's worked out for him here. Still Perisic, but his pass is short, and De Silio can intercept before Sensi steps in. Perisic belts it into the back of former Inter player in Leonardo Bonucci for a corner.
Setup have to be better now, this corner. Adjustments in terms of reading any runs from deep. See the skill of Ronaldo here. Look at the no-eyes pass, just a little bit there. Great feet. He really is a truly wonderful footballer.
Back out to help out defensively here because he is so good in the air.
He's brilliant. He comes back. He's like a centre forward in terms of clearing. He's like a centre half at times. If he gets in that near post area, he picks up the flight, deals with it. It's just whether or not that runner for that first goal got caught out by Gagliardini running from deep, number 5. No surprise they played it short to try and move that defensive unit of Juventus. Chance here again.
Off. And that was an opportunity for D'Ambrosio around the back post for Inter Milan. He had a headed chance similar to that against Manchester United, but doesn't take this one either.
He's not even opened his body up. He has no real idea that the man's even behind him. And everything that would have been second nature under Allegri in terms of how long he's been there, in terms of their setup defensively, it all changes now with the new coach. You've got to learn different ways of defending set pieces.
That really is, now that De Ligt at Juve. I'd actually love to see it back through Bonucci, Chiellini and De Ligt, and I'm sure Max Allegri would have tried it, but we will not see it. We will not see it surely under Maurizio Sarri.
It's highly unlikely, but you're right when you think of that, those 2 centre-halves that still at Juventus. Barzagli's left now, but you can certainly imagine De Ligt effortlessly getting into that back 3, especially with those 2 guys around you, coaching you through it, learning alongside them.
On by Bonucci. Antonio Conte said there wasn't really ever the discussions and the realistic opportunity that he would return to Juventus this summer. On by Cancelo, Rabiot around the corner, Bernardeschi. It's not happening for Juve at the moment.
Juve made their mind up early on Sarri, didn't they? They courted him.
Esposito drills for goal, denied by De Ligt.
I'm in support of Sarri. If you make that decision to get him in as a manager, you know about his philosophy. So don't start questioning it if in the opening periods it doesn't look that good in a way that Chelsea did now. Chelsea are a club that thrives in crisis in terms of the turnovers of managers and the supporters get behind it, but they never seem to take to Sarri.
Candreva swings it into the middle, and Wojciech Szczesny appeared confident that that was always going to sweep wide of his post. He could be key for Inter in this system under Antonio Conte. So a brief water break for both teams as well in very warm conditions. As we're approaching the half-hour mark, Gary, your thoughts on the game so far?
Been fascinating. We're talking about two managers who are trying to get their philosophy. It looks like Antonio Conte's is working better than Juve's at the moment. Proper plays into him, looking, talking to his players now, notably centre halves, puts a lot of stock in their positional play. The distances that they are as a team, that if they squeeze up the pitch, it enables that midfield, that front unit to press Juve deep, stop them playing out from the goalkeeper as they like to do. From there they get their opportunities.
Well, Antonio Conte not too in the face of his players, which suggests they're giving him exactly what he wants. They only conceded 3 more goals than Juve, by the way, last season. 33 against in 38 games for Inter.
Dare I say it, with Antonio Conte, I think they could improve on that defensive stat. Repeat this goal again. We talked about Gagliardini getting across that near post, getting the touch. Delict's obviously staying with his man. It cannons off him. There's little he can do to get out of the way of it. There's no doubt that's a poor goal to concede at any stage of the season.
The Juve players are ready to get back underway at the Nanjing Olympic Sports Centre. Ronaldo and Higuain, the scorers in the 3-2 loss against Spurs. But the major talking point after that game, Gary, was the remarkable improvised goal from Harry Kane.
It's brilliant, it really was. Shouldn't be surprised. He's always looking for opportunities. But that came from Mora hunting the ball down, stopping Juve playing out, then it breaks to Harry Kane, so it's no surprise that whoever plays against them, Sarri team, looks to press that deep line midfielder and stop him playing out from the back.
Candreva. Excitable run there from Candreva, and it's a shame about the execution of the pass, because he really opened up the game with that run inside, too far beyond Dalbert.
Should be complete that pass, had a lot of area to aim for, just overhit it slightly. Conte looks like he needs a water break. In that first season at Chelsea, you just want to see the amount of distance he covered in the technical area.
That didn't really happen as much in the second season, did it?
No, he was a shadow of himself, and it all stemmed from the fact that he'd won the title, felt that he could flex his muscles a little bit, dictate to Chelsea's hierarchy in terms of what he wanted. But everyone knows the manager is not really the big decision maker. This is a chance.
Ronaldo.
He's got up early, he couldn't stay there. We've seen Ronaldo so often, he's able to get up, hang Michael Jordan style, and then punch those headers. Not quite there, just got his timing slightly wrong. You put that type of delivery to him over the course of this season, and more often than not, he hits the back of the net.
Juve proudly the edge of the penalty area. Sensi scuffed it, but it has worked for Dalbert. They're all scuffing it, but they're making their way up the pitch. And here's Perisic. 2 with him. Ivan Perisic for Inter Milan. Looking to take on Matthias de Ligt. Good defending.
Good defending. It was 1v1, waiting for support to come. Initially Perisic drives that in. You're reluctant to let him chop into his right side and open up the goal, but you know if you land down the left, that's his strength. Works his feet really well.
They score their goal from the corner on this side. Let's see if Inter do just try and sweep this into the near post again. And in truth, if De Ligt hadn't put the ball into the net, an Inter Milan player was there to do so anyway.
Ronaldo saying to Cancelo, listen, you must block that person who runs across you to allow me to go and head it. Higuain does just that.
Clearance by Higuain. Candreva will try and recycle it with a beautifully ping ball out to Sensi. Staggeringly good. Stefano Sensi now. And he's not going to get that. It will be a goal kick. I did feel it came off him last. Pjanic. Rabiot, who made an error, in fact, for the second Spurs goal scored by Lucas Moura the other day, and he's not going to get away with that. Back it goes. Strong challenge to deny Higuain, back by Leonardo Bonucci. Bernardeschi. De Vrij across to deal with
Spalla contro spalla con Piontek, va giù Cristiano Ronaldo, calcio di punizione in favore della Juventus, subito battuto proprio dal club nazionale under 21, si tratta del
Looking back
was on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track, no. Too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging.
I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They going to school and they working a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get away, but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you, but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool, but they not new. Whoa, look how I go, gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below.
I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
unlimited data for YouTube when activating a 5-day prepaid plan. Get it today for only $400.
0-0 Juventus Milan por ahora. Estamos en el descanso y esperamos segundo tiempo.
don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no loving, that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things, I gotta just let it all out. I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about, telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that, telling me things about rap, talking the truth and then stabbing my back, they will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong, one shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more and I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping it real, I've been doing what I feel, I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will, everything I'm working on, every night another song, they've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded, they go into school and they work in a job but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock, nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring, I'm pouring my soul into every story, I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get away but they not do, everybody wanna copy you but they not you, everybody wanna be cool but they not new. Whoa, look how I go, gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow, never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both, never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show, know that I'm young and I still gotta grow, know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke and I'm looking back down on the people below. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel, I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will, everything I'm working on, every night another song, they've been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
He's not even opened his body up. He has no real idea that the man's even behind him. And everything that would have been second nature under Allegri in terms of how long he's been there, in terms of their setup defensively, it all changes now with the new coach. You've got to learn different ways of defending set pieces.
That really is, now that De Ligt's at Juve. We'd actually love to see it back three of Bonucci, Chiellini and De Ligt, and I'm sure Max Allegri would have tried it, but we will not see it. We will not see it surely under Maurizio Sarri.
It's highly unlikely, but you're right when you think of that. Those two centre-halves are still at Juventus. Barzagli's left now, but you can certainly imagine De Ligt's effortlessly getting into that back three, especially with those two guys around you, coaching you through it, learning alongside them.
On by Bonucci. Antonio Conte said there wasn't really ever the discussions and the realistic opportunity that he would return to Juventus this summer. On by Cancelo, Rabiot around the corner, Bernardeschi. It's not happening for Juve at the moment.
Juve made their mind up early on Sarri, didn't they? They courted him.
Esposito drills for goal, denied by De Ligt.
I'm in support of Sarri. If you make that decision to get him in as a manager, you know about his philosophy. So don't start questioning it if in the opening periods it doesn't look that good in a way that Chelsea did. Now, Chelsea are a club that thrives in crisis in terms of the turnovers of managers and the supporters get behind it, but they never seem to take to Sarri.
Candreva swings it into the middle, and Wojciech Szczesny appeared confident that that was always going to sweep wide of his post. He could be key for Inter in this system under Antonio Conte. So a brief water break for both teams as well in very warm conditions as we're approaching the half-hour mark. Gary, your thoughts on the game so far?
Been fascinating. We're talking about two managers who are trying to get their philosophy. It looks like Antonio Conte's is working better than Juve's at the moment. Proper plays into him, talking to his players now, notably centre-halves, puts a lot of stock in their positional play. The distances that they are as a team, that if they squeeze up the pitch, it enables that midfield, that front unit to press Juve deep, stop them playing out from the goalkeeper as they like to do. From there, they get their opportunities.
Well, Antonio Conte not too in the face of his players, which suggests they're giving him exactly what he wants. They only conceded 3 more goals than Juve, by the way, last season, 33 against in 38 games for Inter.
Dare I say it, with Antonio Conte, I think they could improve on that defensive stat. Repeat this goal again. We talked about Gagliardini getting across that near post, getting the touch. De Ligt's obviously staying with his man. It cannons off him. There's little he can do to get out of the way of it. There's no doubt that's a poor goal to concede at any stage of the season.
The Juve players are ready to get back underway at the Nanjing Olympic Sports Centre. Ronaldo and Higuain, the scorers in the 3-2 loss against Spurs. But the major talking point after that game, Gary, was the remarkable improvised goal from Harry Kane.
Brilliant, it really was. Be surprised. He's always looking for opportunities. But that came from Mora hunting the ball down, stopping Juve playing out, then it breaks to Harry Kane. So it's no surprise that whoever plays against them, Sarri team, looks to press that deep lying midfielder and stop him playing out from the back.
Candreva. Excitable run there from Candreva, and it's a shame about the execution of the pass because he really opened up the game with that run inside, too far beyond Dalbert.
Pass had a lot of area to aim for, just overhit it slightly. So it looks like he needs a water break. In that first season at Chelsea, you just want to see the amount of distance he covered in the technical area.
That didn't really happen as much in the second season, did it?
No, he was a shadow of himself, and it all stemmed from the fact that he'd won the title, felt that he could flex his muscles a little bit, dictate to Chelsea's hierarchy in terms of what he wanted. But everyone knows the manager is not really the big decision maker. This is a chance.
Ronaldo.
He's got up, he couldn't stay there. We've seen Ronaldo so often, he's able to get up, hang Michael Jordan style, and then punch those headers. Not quite there, just got his timing slightly wrong. You put that type of delivery to him over the course of this season, and more often than not, he hits the back of the net.
Juve prowling the edge of the penalty area. Sensi scuffed it, but it has worked for Dalbert. They're all scuffing it, but they're making their way up the pitch. And here's Perisic. 2 with him. Ivan Perisic for Inter Milan. Looking to take on Matthias de Ligt. Good defending.
Good defending. It was 1v1, waiting for support to come. Initially Perisic drives at him. You're reluctant to let him chop into his right side and open up the goal, but you know if you land down the left, that's his strength. Works his feet really well.
score their goal from the corner on this side. Let's see if Inter do just try and sweep this into the near post again. And in truth, if De Ligt hadn't put the ball into the net, an Inter Milan player was there to do so anyway.
Ronaldo saying to Cancelo, listen, you must block that person who runs across you to allow me to go and head it. Higuain does just that.
Clearance by Higuain. Candreva will try and recycle it with a beautifully ping ball out to Sensi. Staggeringly good. Stefano Sensi now. And he's not going to get that. It will be a goal kick. I did feel it came off him last. Pjanic. Rabiot, who made an error, in fact, for the second Spurs goal scored by Lucas Moura the other day, and he's not going to get away with that. Back it goes. Strong challenge to deny Higuain, back by Leonardo Bonucci. Bernadeschi. De Vrij across to deal with Ronaldo, who dropped into a central area.
He's frustrated. Looks like he gets a blow into his glute there. Two strong challenges. To expect it. Just he's there awkwardly. That's a painful one, to be fair.
Bonucci. In an offside position, so just under 10 minutes to half-time.
United, I think, into the Juventus. I'd say that Danovic has had much to do in that goal. It's not as if he's been having to deal with shot after shot. Pace has just dropped a little. You can understand that. Bear in mind the humidity here today. Great workout for these players.
Inter with 8 shots so far to just 2 for Juve. Sensi has been drifting into these areas nicely, Sensi. And he finds Perisic, and he looked to get it back, and he's lost track of the ball. And Juve hack it clear.
Brilliant play. Just the cross is just slightly behind Sensi, so he can't take that strike. But you can see there a lot of work to be done even on this Juventus midfield. If they're trying to press, you get out that initial press, you're invariably up against one holding midfielder you can attack, and Sensi's done it brilliant, picking up spaces and around it. Seen that so often against Jorginho at Chelsea. If you manage to get past Kante, his lack of athleticism, Jorginho, became a real problem for him. Just fear for Pjanic in terms of those midfielders not around him as well. There's no doubt Conte has dissected Sarri and how he wants to play. He's executed a really good game plan.
Gigi Buffon amongst the substitutes today for Juve. He did start against Spurs and made a good save before Eric Lamela turned in the rebound for the opening goal.
Brilliant save. Troy Parrott.
Back by D'Ambrosio. Candreva. Brozovic around the corner, and too much pace on that for Esposito.
It's the high press again. And Szczesny's not the type of goalkeeper who can hit massive diags. It's more of an up. Type of guys in hit big switches of play to full-backs and advanced areas in a way that Manchester City do so well, in a way that Liverpool do so well. So you can understand why Milan are encouraging that high press. One thing I would say though is that when he does go up to the centre forwards, those 3 centre halves of Milan should be dominating better than that.
Good ball into the channel here for Perisic. Juve's free kick has come to nothing. And Ivan Perisic goes near post. It was the wrong choice, surely.
That last touch just took him too wide, and it shouldn't have. Missed opportunity there.
Pjanic. To back off him for the moment. It's on to Blaise Matuidi. Talk of him potentially leaving due to the reinforcements they've made in central midfield. Signing Natman Rabiot and Aaron Ramsey as well.
Matuidi won't be short of offers. No doubt about that.
It's proved to be an absolute bargain for Juve. And
so consistent, isn't he?
Yeah. With
little or no fuss. So Juve. Look at him looking around. I don't think they're blaming the referee as such, but initially they're getting the ball in a half turn. You have to have a couple of options. If you don't, you're going to be swamped, and they have been. This is going to take a lot of work on the training field to get this working as smoothly as every hopes at Juventus, because they're fabulous players. He's a brilliant manager. They've got to marry the two.
Well, it looks to me like the last 5 minutes Ronaldo's through the middle, and they may get the best out of him there, but not the best out of Higuain out left.
Strengths, not his athleticism, without a shadow of a doubt.
Draper. Hooked on to Esposito. Back to Handanovic, who plays that beautifully and really loving the work of Draper in possession, and he's on the charge here down the right.
Distance again in that midfield area. As soon as you beat that initial pressure at the defence.
Draper, poor ball in the end, since he was in space. Brozovic will try and do something with the loose one, and he does sting the gloves of Szczesny, but that was a comfortable save. Draper. Gagliardini, Pjanic, and Higuain knows how to win the free kick there for Juventus. Really good position for Inter, but that combination play in the final third is slightly lacking from them.
Concern for Juventus is Matuidi, Rabiot, and trying to press and stop Inter playing out. As soon as they get past that initial phase, they're literally running at no midfielders. Pjanic on his own. The back four of Juventus have dropped deep, and you can see that they've worked so well, Inter. Like Sensi, Gagliardini finding that space. They are lacking a bit of top-class quality to exploit it, but Conte will hope that will be addressed in the transfer market over the next couple of weeks.
Cancelo, Higuain tried to go first time into Ronaldo. Pjanic, Matuidi. No gaps. Blue and black striped shirts in the way. So they have to cross it. It's away by D'Ambrosio. It's Rabiot. Cancelo. And it's a foul by Higuain. I think Antonio Conte, look, he'll know they're going to have better attackers available to them soon. Lautaro Martinez was involved with Argentina at the Copa America. Romelu Lukaku, you'd imagine, will eventually end up at Inter. But defensively, I think he's going to be enjoying this.
I'd be delighted. Everything that he starts, his philosophy from is on a secure back line, and he's got that up to this point. They're defending well, and then they're really causing problems on the turnover offensively. You're right, Lukaku is someone that he'll want. He likes that type of play with that physicality. We talked about this before. Costa excelled at Chelsea, Pella for the Italian national team. So he likes that focal point of attack. Such an interesting one in terms of Lukaku and the figure that they're trying to agree on. This is a player whose stats suggest the money that United pay for, he should be going for more, but he's actually going for less, and it just shows you that his stock has dropped at a time when he really should be in his prime at 26 years of age.
Inter easily beat the Juve press there to move up the pitch. Brozovic is the deep one, and Szczesny did what was probably the sensible thing in the end. He was unsure where his crossbar was and tips it over for a corner.
Incredible how things happen in football, and it has such a huge impact. We've not seen Szczesny leering off his line yet.
see how he goes in weeks to come. Rabiot's on. We have 20 minutes remaining, and not too many people would have still had Milan in this game with 20 minutes to go, but Juve have been seriously off colour. Milan have played really well. Lazy from Cuadrado. Paquetá. Now Rafael Leao. Paquetá, the poor touch, and he retrieved it particularly well. Bonaventura. And Giananolu. Bonaventura. And Giananolu. Here goes Douglas Costa. Devilish burst of acceleration, and Conti again, who's been outstanding, back to win that tackle. Wouldn't it be great to see him have a run for a season? Wonderful player for Atalanta, and then move to Milan, and the injuries have hurt him so badly. His third year at the club and still under 20 appearances. It's not fair, really.
This game will do his confidence the world of good. There's no problem here, though.
Dybala. Rabiot. Now Alexandro. Bentancur. Well read by Romagnoli again. Leads that defence subtly, but does so really well when they get it right. And then Bonucci gets it wrong.
You don't often say. I think that sums up Juve's performance. They're frustrated, the players are frustrated.
Warning for Donnarumma from Maresca.
What he's saying, you want me really to kick the ball when right-sided centre-half's doing his shoelaces up.
I've been better advised to have a go at the right-sided centre-half.
Quite sure why the referee wants to make a big fuss about time wasting. You can always add it on. Thinks the goalkeeper's time wasted. He thinks the goalkeeper's time wasted.
Giananolu. Romagnoli getting involved.
Romagnoli venturing forward. It was the second foul which the referee's given. Giananolu, who has got a great right foot from these sort of distances.
He's already scored a couple of goals this season. Stewart says he is capable of being dramatically brilliant from these, but it's rare. Stars need to be aligned.
Oh, he saw him hit the target a lot when he was playing in the Bundesliga, not so much in Serie A.
Left for Giananolu. Wasn't bad. Forced the save from Szczesny. Ball had just spun out of play. All Giananolu needed there was a deflection.
was a good strike. Chesney sees it coming all the way. It's round the wall. Decides not to try and hold on to it. Just pushes it away from the danger area.
In from Paquetá for Rafael Leao, but it's chased backwards for him.
Too heavy from Bonaventura. And that has to be the pass that you can put right on the foot of the striker. No pass. The same for both sides today. From a Milan perspective, they know they're not going to get probably that many chances between now and the end of the game. Make the most of them when they come about. Here's De Ligt. Alexandro. Douglas Costa. They left it late in midweek. He got the winner in Moscow. Pjanic. Higuain's layoff. Dybala's turn. And Dybala's goal out of nothing. He's the hero. Juventus 1, Milan 0. Off the bench and into the back of the net.
Talk about a super sub. Dybala faking everyone out. Everyone thought he was going to strike it on his left foot, but he cuts it back inside. Little burst of acceleration, and on his weaker right foot, which he's so hesitant to use, it is a clinical finish into the bottom corner. The ball from Higuain, but Romagnoli here, he was so certain that Dybala was going to shoot it on his left. He gets beaten far too easy. There's no help. No, that's not the best piece of defending from Alessio Romagnoli. And Dybala faking out everyone. And on his right foot, he strokes it right into the bottom corner. No chance for Donnarumma.
Against Milan in just 11 games against them. His favorite opponents. That move did not belong in this game so far. That was outstanding. Now will Juve get extra space as Milan come forward, looking for an equaliser.
Something we said in the first half, Mark. They always find a way, Juventus. They can play poorly and still get that one-goal lead and win the game.
That's what champions are made of.
Absolutely. It's something we've seen time and time again.
This one ain't over yet. Benacer. Suso. Again, Szczesny.
don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine.
And he did.
Cool with the foul. Another chance to whip a dangerous cross into the box. Here's the goal again. Really good feet and disguise. And Dybala threatens to shoot with his left foot. Romagnoli overcommits and he takes it round him and hits it with his right foot.
Another opportunity for Calhanoglu. Well delivered, Duarte was there. Delict won the header behind for a corner.
He'll be pleased about that. Delict's had some difficult moments this season when balls have been played into the box.
They go short. For a moment there, Juve switched off. Pjanic was out to block it. There's Benacer. Now Suso. Another chance for Benacer. Alexandro up to win the header. In now to Rafael Leao. Romagnoli was the target. And here's Benacer, and that releases the pressure.
Rabiot did really well here. Leao goes beyond Bonucci, plays it into that dangerous area, and there was Rabiot getting back. Another shot, the goal. Romagnoli, not a good challenge from him. See how it bounces it into the ground, does Dybala, but with enough pace to beat the goalkeeper.
Yet again, Juve are unconvincing. This is as unconvincing as they've been for a while. But they're doing enough. 7-game winning streak, then a draw against Lecce, and then late. Rebic to take them on, and he's there to be attacked by Conti. They may yet get something from the game, but there are enough signs here from Milan that they could just be going places. Nothing dramatic, but they're going to improve, I think.
Another good bit of play by Rebic down that left-hand side. What a cross he played into the box. And a card for Hernandez for this tackle. Side of the knee. That's where the pain was.
It was a bit wild. There's the goal again. Just showing he's not all left foot.
Suso take advantage to be played. They'd switched the play, there was an overload. Pjanic just explaining that to the referee. Until the Juve players have tried to referee the game on occasions.
Çalhanoğlu shown the yellow. It was a naughty one.
And Suso is booked for... He's arguing with the referee.
And 4 minutes to be added on, of which we played over one of them. In a curious way, both sides can take heart from this, not that Pioli will feel that way. Juve's resilience and ability to dig out a result is hugely irritating for their opposition, but it is remarkable.
I think a lot of the Juventus supporters going away from the ground. Sarri as well will be pleased with the result, pleased with the resilience you're talking about, but not pleased with the performance.
I mean, yeah, not get the result, behind for a corner.
They've had one or two worrying moments from set plays as well this season. Juve, Atletico Madrid away.
In comes the corner. There to be attacked, but grabbed by Szczesny.
He's been absolutely brilliant tonight. Szczesny, much calmer character, makes good decisions, when to hold on to it, when to push it away, when to punch, when to catch. He's been excellent.
Distribution's not bad either for Douglas Costa. Now Benacer. Being closed down, but good quick feet.
He's got better as the game has worn on, Benacer.
Sandro now. Second would make absolutely sure, but he chose the wrong option.
brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. Going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Try and translate this as best as I possibly
Viagem para os Júniores com Cristiano Ronaldo, agora a descair aqui para o lado direito, passo para Higuaín, excelente, o remate, Donnarumma, a ceder pontapé de canto, é o segundo pontapé de canto do jogo, segundo para a Juve. É Pjanic, bola batida, atenção, Ronaldo ali a aparecer, conseguir elevar-se, mas a afastar a defensiva do Milan. Lucas Paquetá tinha ali Conte a subir, Paquetá a meter, atenção, Piatek, o cabeceamento é que não sai com a direção desejada. Abriu-se ali uma verdadeira avenida para o polaco. Exatamente isso. 8 vitórias.
Sai a jogar pelas zonas laterais, ou em quadrado ou no Alexandre.
Já está Alexandre, Piatek. Oi a deixar, e ideia era boa, era para Higuaín com Léo Duarte. A formação Rossoneri. E lá vai Theo Hernandes, grande carrinho agora de quadrado, a bola ali o apoio agora a acontecer por parte de Bernardeschi.
Quais uma a outra, muitos jogadores a defender e poucos jogadores para contra-atacar. Mas a
entrada de Conte, atenção, cruzamento, Lucas Paquetá, o cabeceamento, grande defesa! Cisne, espetacular o polaco, que voo do jogador da Juve, do Guarda. Parecia mesmo Higuaín a ganhar a linha de cabeceira, atenção, sai cruzamento, canto outra vez. Matuidi, atenção, lá vai o cruzamento lá para dentro da grande área, o corte quadrado. Pjanic, estar a equipa Rossoneri, o que não é um nada.
Estava muito sozinho no jogo anterior, na fase de construção.
E a equipa da Juventus, atenção quem aparece ali, o corte na altura certa, a bola sobrando para o Glo ali a fugir, entregar agora para a desmarcação de Theo Hernandes. A Vecchia Senhora, agora fora de jogo, assinalada Cristiano Ronaldo. A virar bem o jogo.
A adaptação a esta equipa, a Juventus ganha uma dimensão diferente. Ali que tem um jogador inacreditável no central.
E desmarcação da Alexandre a meter agora profundidade no jogo. O corte ali impecável por parte de... Lá está Bernardeschi, pode ir ali para o remate, uma bomba! Sair ali ligeiramente por cima da baliza de Gianluigi Hernandes. Quem aparece ali, Salhanoglu, o remate, desvio. Aparecer aqui, vamos ver, Theo Hernandes. Theo Hernandes. Bem, desapareceu, nunca mais os filhos souberam dele. A mulher, o Theo, que não é campeão do mundo, é campeão do mundo. Paquetá, o desarme depois a acontecer, bola para Piatek e dá aula para o meio, vira o jogo aqui para o lado direito, não lhe permite. Lucas Paquetá à frente, Ronaldo a aguentar bem Quadrado, mas depois a sofrer ali uma falta por parte de Krunic e é livre. A locomotiva francesa de Milão ali a levar um chega para lá agora de Betancourt e é livre. E percebe-se que continua o ataque. Está Suso. Muito bem, da Ligt ali.
Defender, então pode haver mais espaço naquela zona.
Há teoria fazer aqui a assinatura de Lucas Paquetá e uma defesa extraordinária do guarda-redes polaco da Juventus. Numa altura em que vemos o primeiro cartão amarelo dos vitórias, tem mais do dobro, aliás, das vitórias do Milan. Curva, Matuidi, atenção, pode cruzamento a acontecer.
Encontrar espaço primeiro fora para depois poder ir dentro, não tem conseguido muito bem.
Frente, ainda Ronaldo na jogada, o remate e proprietária da Fiat, os automóveis italianos, que agora vão se juntar à Renault para agora muito recuado Theo Hernandes. Oi, que passe, atenção Piatek, o remate, a defesa de Szczęsny, completo ao vivo e Bonucci. Bom, de cortar a respiração, remate de um lado, remate do... Bela partida de futebol, Juventus e Milan estão empatados. Achas que a equipa vai apertar outra vez?
Acho que a equipa vai apertar outra vez, tal como conseguiu fazer em alguns momentos, mas mais pressionante, mais reativa à perda de bola. A tática muito rica, as duas equipas, e normalmente quando se falha em jogo...
E foi precisamente um 0-0, Juventus 0, Milan 0.
Pirlo foi campeão na época anterior, se não estou em erro, por isso foi o fim de uma...
Corta ali a acontecer agora.
Ou então muda rapidamente para um 4-3-3, com Higuaín no meio, com Bernardeschi.
O passe quadrado, agora sim o passe era excelente ali para Szczęsny. Ronaldo a desmarcar-se. Lá vai o internacional português, não passa ali por este AC Milan. O resto foi formado tinha sido por opção de Stefano Pioli, que terá tido uma conversa com o jogador em que ele lhe disse que não estava muito Lá está a Salhanoglu, bola batida ali para as mãos do esta equipa do Milan a troco de 20 milhões de euros e Piatek a pedir apoio.
Sim,
não tem tido.
É verdade, é verdade. É um posto de força, é um jogador muito forte em termos de finalização, ele que faz dupla com Lewandowski na seleção da Polónia, uma dupla fraquinha, digamos assim.
Um bocadinho temida, mas só um bocadinho.
Grandes jogadores os dois.
Paquetá aqui a desenvencilhar, só a tentar se desenvencilhar.
A batalha tática que se está a viver no combate entre treinadores. Se a Juventus agora vai envolver mais jogadores em largura, principalmente os seus laterais, significa que vai haver mais espaço naquela zona e então colocar os jogadores muito velozes por parte do treinador do Milan é inteligente. Vamos ver se resulta.
Conte dizia fora de jogo a ser assinalado a Paulo Dybala, parece-me. Ou Dybala ou Higuaín, um dos dois. O posicionamento do local onde foi marcada a falta parece-me ter sido Dybala. Rafael Leão a jogar aqui com Suso, Suso a virar o flanco ao jogo, bem jogado ali à procura.
Tem sido baixo.
Não é, olha, não é. Vai entrar Bonaventura, um homem de meio campo.
Sai Krunic.
Mas aqui percebe-se, não é?
Sim, aqui percebe-se. Mas pelo menos mesmo que jogue por dentro, obviamente que vai muitas vezes para a zona lateral.
Lá está Suso, atenção, tem ali o apoio de Conte e foge para o meio, cruza.
É o jogador que entrou, Bonaventura.
Suso. E a falta do Alexandre. Pontapé livre para a equipa do Milan. Visível por esta imagem. Matuidi a deixar em Alexandro. 2-2 em Madrid frente ao Atlético de Madrid. 2 na Matuidi. Tem ali o apoio de Douglas Costa. Entra aqui pela esquerda. Um cruzamento atrasado. Remate de Matuidi para as nuvens. Que pena. Matuidi.
Muito velozes por parte do treinador do Milan. É inteligente. Vamos ver se...
Da Argélia. Passa ali agora a combinação, Sario ali a desmarcar-se, vai ainda o remate de Paulo Dybala, que está ali com problemas, queixa-se ali.
Vemos Rabiot.
Faz dificuldades, Matuidi. E aqui está.
Na zona abdominal.
E depois pelo Paris Saint-Germain, claro.
Sim, sempre foi uma promessa do futebol francês.
Cidade, antigo jogador do Bayern de Munique, aqui a meter para Rabiot. Está autorizado, atenção, Suso, não é Salhanoglu, o remate! Já era um velho conhecido, não é? Atenção, Paulo Dybala pode marcar o Juventus, gol! Dybala, lançado para o lugar de Cristiano Ronaldo, a marcar aos 77 minutos, ali na área de decisão, terceiro golo de Paulo Dybala, a que junta. Salhanoglu afasta a defensiva da Juve, ganha depois ali até o Hernandes, o remate. Estamos ali a ver mais remates enquadrados por parte da formação do Nado aqui a recolher. Tem ali o apoio agora de Paulo Dybala. A bola para Higuaín. Parece-me que o cartão era bem mostrado.
Sim, é verdade. Até foram dados cartões de ação que não só assistem, mas conseguem fazer golos.
Do outro lado, o tempo...
No fundo, de um Milan histórico para uma Juventus também histórica.
Como é que se organiza esta equipa de Stefano Pioli, que é já o segundo treinador desta equipe?
Incrível, com o legado, apesar de estar ainda vivo ao mais alto nível, já dá
0, a golo marcado pelo holandês de Ligt. O árbitro da partida, Fábio Mares, com um árbitro de Nápoles, não é internacional. Está no lugar de Calabria e Suso no lugar de Samu.
Pioli é capaz de o fazer.
Começou o jogo 1000 de Cristiano Ronaldo. É no terreno e com toda a qualidade que o caracteriza. É agora o lateral. Assistência, o corte, Conte, ali a fechar por dentro, o lateral a aparecer de Buenos Aires, onde esteve 3 temporadas, a se tentar acabar uma falta, acabou por perder, sai a jogar a equipa 0-0 em Turim, Quadrado, redes, que tem vindo a ser o sul-italiano, Udinese, Lecce, Fiorentina, foi depois ao Chelsea, à Série A, e está agora na 5ª época aqui na Juve.
Muito a meio campo. Os Juventus, como dissemos, tem atento o número 10 da equipa do Milan, que é um jogador que é extremo e joga como extremo.
Bom trabalho ali por parte de Benacer, a deixar depois em Krunic, a ser tocado em falta. Krunic e Benacer, Gianluigi Donnarumma, 20 aninhos, este andaluz, quando seguiu viagem para os Júniores com Cristiano Ronaldo, agora a descair aqui para o lado direito, passo para Higuaín, excelente, o remate, Donnarumma, a ceder pontapé de canto, é o segundo pontapé de canto do jogo, segundo para a Juve. É Pjanic, bola batida, atenção, Ronaldo ali a aparecer, conseguir elevar-se, mas a afastar a defensiva do Milan. Lucas Paquetá tinha ali Conte a subir, Paquetá a meter, atenção, Piatek, o cabeceamento é que não sai com a direção desejada. Abriu-se ali uma verdadeira avenida para o polaco. Exatamente isso. 8 vitórias.
Sai a jogar pelas zonas laterais, ou enquadrado ou no Alexandre.
Já está Alexandre, Piatek. Oi a deixar, e era boa, era para Higuaín com Léo Duarte. A formação Rossoneri. E lá vai até o Hernandes, grande carrinho agora de Quadrado, a bola ali o apoio agora a acontecer por parte de Bernardeschi.
Quais uma a outra, muitos jogadores a defender e poucos jogadores para contra-atacar. Mas a
entrada de Conte, atenção, cruzamento, Lucas Paquetá, o cabeceamento, grande defesa! Cisne, espetacular o polaco, que voo do jogador da Juventus. Parecia mesmo Higuaín a ganhar a linha de cabeceira. Atenção, sai cruzamento, canto outra vez. Matuidi, atenção, lá vai o cruzamento lá para dentro da grande área, o corte quadrado. Pjanic, a equipa Rossoneri, que não é um nada.
Estava muito sozinho no jogo anterior, na fase de construção.
E a equipa da Juventus, atenção quem aparece ali, o corte na altura certa, a bola sobrando para o Glo ali a fugir, entregar agora para a desmarcação de Theo Hernandes. A Vecchia Senhora, agora fora de jogo, assinalada Cristiano Ronaldo. A virar bem o jogo.
A adaptação a esta equipa, a Juventus ganha uma dimensão diferente. Ali tem um jogador inacreditável no central.
E desmarcação da Alexandre a meter agora profundidade no jogo. O corte ali impecável por parte de... Lá está Bernardes, que pode ir ali para o remate, uma bomba! Sair ali ligeiramente por cima da baliza de Gianluigi Hernandes. Quem aparece ali, Salhanoglu, o remate, desvio. Aparecer aqui, vamos ver, Theo Hernandes. Theo Hernandes bem, desapareceu, nunca mais os filhos souberam dele. A mulher, o Theo, que não é campeão do mundo, é campeão do mundo. Paquetá, o desarme depois a acontecer, bola para Piatek e dá aula para o meio, vira o jogo aqui para o lado direito, não lhe permite. Lucas Paquetá à frente, Ronaldo a aguentar bem Quadrado, mas depois a sofrer ali uma falta por parte de Krunic e é livre. A locomotiva francesa de Milão ali a levar um chega para lá agora de Betancourt e é livre. E percebe-se que continua o ataque. Está Suso. Muito bem, da Ligt ali.
Defender, então pode haver mais espaço naquela zona.
Matuidi a fazer aqui a assinatura de Lucas Paquetá e uma defesa extraordinária do guarda-redes polaco da Juventus. Numa altura em que vemos o primeiro cartão amarelo dos vitórias, tem mais do dobro, aliás, das vitórias do Milan. Matuidi, atenção, pode cruzamento a acontecer.
Encontrar espaço primeiro fora para depois poder ir dentro, não tem conseguido muito bem.
Frente, ainda Ronaldo na jogada, o remate e proprietária da Fiat, os automóveis italianos, agora vão se juntar à Renault para agora muito recuado Theo Hernandes. Oi, que passe, atenção Piatek, o remate, a defesa de Szczesny, completo ao vivo e Bonucci. Bom, de cortar a respiração, remate de um lado, remate do... Bela partida de futebol, Juventus e Milan estão empatados. Achas que a equipa vai apertar outra vez?
Acho que a equipa vai apertar outra vez, tal como conseguiu fazer em alguns momentos, mas mais pressionante, mais reativa à perda de bola. Tática muito rica, as duas equipas, e normalmente quando se falha em jogo...
E foi precisamente um 0-0, Juventus 0, Milan 0.
Pirlo foi campeão na época anterior, se não estou em erro, por isso foi o fim de uma...
Corta ali a acontecer agora.
Ou então muda rapidamente para um 4-3-3, com Higuaín no meio, com Bernardes.
O passe quadrado, agora sim o passe era excelente ali para Cisne. Ronaldo a desmarcar-se. Lá vai o internacional português, não passa ali por este AC Milan. O resto foi formado tinha sido por opção de Stefano Pioli.